If you would have told me at the age of 32 that I would be unemployed, overweight, a single mom, not knowing where my life is headed because I didn't started over like 100 times, I would not have believed you. This is me speaking my truth. I'm hoping that me sharing my story would save someone else from being in this position. I had everything figured out. I had everything going for me. I earned a full ride scholarship to Park University, and I had a job, I had a car, and until I had my daughter when I was 19. I had to drop out of college and raise my daughter. In no way am I saying that I regret my daughter. I love my daughter. I love being a mom.
Do y'all be forcing yourselves to say that respectfully? I mean, it might not, it might be okay to say, you know what? If I didn't have a kid right now, I'd be in better position. That's a thought to think about because it's true most times. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is.
It's an unfortunate truth. You just got to, you can acknowledge it. Yeah, I think it's time for us to say, hey, it's not a mistake. The child ain't a mistake. It was a mistake on your behalf. And these children that grow into adults are not oblivious to that. They are aware of the struggles, whether it be that mommy got to work 2, 3, 11 jobs. They are aware of the struggles, letting them know. And see, think about that. How healing could that be? I don't know. It's a fresh thought. But sit there with your 12-year-old daughter. That's about the time they start acting a little wild, 12, and say, hey, just want to touch base. We going through some things. I know mommy ain't here. Just know I gotta hold myself accountable. Let you know that I acted too quickly bringing you into the world. I'm so blessed to have you here. I just moved a little too fast and we struggling because of what I did. Bear with me. I might want to write this stuff down.
And this woman come on the screen, she says she 32 years old, she ain't got a job, she a single mom, all bad.
Not good.
I just hate being a single mom. I have no support system. My daughter's biological father is not present, it's not existent in her life. I had to get sole custody of my daughter 9 years ago. That is a different story for a different day. Motherhood has been very lonely for me. I've been raising Riley on my own for now 13 years. I haven't had anyone that I can truly confide in and be myself with 100%. I've always had to mask and put on the facade that I was okay because I never felt comfortable or safe enough to express my true emotions. When I say that has done nothing for me but a disservice and it's put me into a state of depression. One thing I'm not trying to do is get pity. I'm just trying to share. I'm just sharing. That's all I'm doing. I've struggled with my mental health because I've had nobody to.
There we go. We playing the world's smallest violin for you, Bonquisha. At this point, y'all know, I always tell y'all, these are cautionary tales. So a woman like her, we're using her as a vehicle. Shout out to Cousin Walker, 19 years old, having kids. So there's no way some of y'all with kids and daughters, if y'all start showing them some of this footage collectively in a montage, I mean, come on now. It's like these teen pregnancies, this woman's telling the truth. Like, look, you pretty much don't want to do it.
There you go. Blessings to Cousin Walker, man. Spreading the word, man. Spreading this wisdom. Appreciate your sister. But she came up here starting off talking about, she is looking to spread awareness, and that's dope. However, hear me, that damage and pain is always going to come to the forefront once they get to talking freely. And now she up here, and the way she is talking, she's making excuses. I had nobody to confide in. No, that is not a testimony of triumph. That's not. Whoever, you need to get that under control before you come up here with a testimony trying to heal folks that you need healed, because now your message is tainted.
Really lean on. No judgment to anybody who is in my life. This is my truth. This is me saying that I feel like I haven't been able to be my authentic self around no one and express my true feelings, because I feel like when I tried to show my true self
To
or
who?
express my feelings to people, it always came back to oh, nobody told you to have a baby. True, Like nobody told me to get pregnant at 19, but my daughter is here now. My daughter is here. She's healthy. She's breathing. She's alive. She's here. What do we do moving forward? Like you can say that all you want, but that doesn't you can't ignore the fact that my daughter is here now. So
You can't.
that comment in itself just made me shut down. And for the last 13 years, I don't even know how I got here. These last 13 years have been a blur. And that's the reason why, that's one of the reasons why I don't plan on having any more kids. Like,
Yeah, it's too late for that. So it comes down to self-accountability, Bonquisha. Bottom line, the problem is in our community, majority of these women are single moms. So in our community, we don't see it as an issue as the majority of us. The majority of us we don't see this as an issue because a lot of us are conflicted because we are hit dogs. So people are like, nah, not such a big deal. But when we say it's a big deal, Bonquisha, y'all say we lying.
The proof is in the pudding. The proof is directly in these young men y'all call YNs and these young women that are called young thotties. That's the proof that this don't work. It's in the pudding. It's right in front of us. It's a terrible outcome having these single moms raise daughters or sons. The latest studies show that having children being raised with just a father has equal success to raising a kid in a two-parent household compared to being with a mom. Why? No hate, no shade. But moms, whenever in y'all relationship with y'all kid, y'all want to bring y'all kids closer. Dads we work ourselves out of a job. We give all our knowledge we can, and we push them into the world so they can stand on their own too. I believe that's the biggest difference. Got to do something about it.
That part. So yeah, being a single mom is not a badge of honor. So we got to stop spreading that misinformation. Just because y'all get taken care of by the government, I mean, that's the only perk of it all is you get free benefits or no cost to you.
Y'all were tricked. Being a single mom has got to be one of the 7 gates of Hades. It's got to be.
I don't want to have any more kids because it doesn't sit right with me that I wasn't able to be the mom that I knew I was capable to be to my daughter. And I couldn't live up to that because I, my finances, my mental health, my lack of village. Like I don't want that for my daughter. My daughter has been through a lot. She's been through enough. Me and my daughter have been through enough. And I don't want her to think that I'm playing favorites. Like hypothetically, if I wasn't having another kid and she just, oh, well, she's more patient with my brother or my sister than she was with me, or she loves them more than me. Oh, she played.
Well, why are you sitting here talking about having more kids? Why ain't you talking about getting married? There lies the problem. Y'all be so worried about having kids and the brother and sister dynamics of your kids and all this stuff that don't matter. You should be like, man, I wish I could find a husband that would accept me and my kid and maybe want to have a kid. None of that. They just keep talking about, I could. She says, I could have another kid if I want to. I could.
Oh my goodness. Do you see why this is goofy? She came here talking about she want to help folks not make the same mistake. Thank you, Mr. X. Why are you talking about having another kid? This is how y'all psych yourselves out. She keep telling herself that her kid is a blessing. I don't regret it. That's why now she like, I'm just going to have another one because it's a blessing and I don't regret it. When Mr. X pointed out having kids are expensive. It most likely is the root of your financial disparity. And that's not blaming the kid. That's on you, sister. Having another kid, there's no sense of atonement. She ain't changed. She ain't get it. She ain't learned her lesson yet.
With them, she never played with me. Like I do not want that for my daughter, and that's one that, like I said, it's only one. That's one of the reasons why I'm not having no more kids. We're not doing that. But I just want to make my daughter proud. My daughter deserves to have a mom that she can brag about. And I feel like that's for any kid. If you are a mother, your kid should be able to brag about you. And I don't think that she will. And I'm not saying that there's nothing for my daughter to be proud about, when it comes to me, because I feel like I did my big one with my daughter. I really do. But that's my thing. I feel like I can do, ain't no feel. I know I can be better. I can be better for my daughter. And I want to be better for my daughter. I'm so tired.
Well, there lies another problem. The proof would be in the pudding. No matter what your daughter says, It's all about outcomes, and she far too young. The jury's still out. We got to wait till she's an adult and see what kind of life decisions she makes. Because right now, your daughter you can say, I did my big one. I was doing birthday parties at Chuck E. Cheese. I was buying Jordan tennis shoes. I gave her everything. I was spoiling my baby. That ain't got nothing to do with how she gonna turn out. You could fail her easily.
Thank you. Yeah, again, put some definitions to these goofy modern terms. My big one. Like y'all are too easily impressed with y'all self, man. Y'all get on my nerves. She up here again, wrong platform. If you're looking for sympathy, empathy, and understanding, sister, listen here. I'm an old crack baby. However, I believe we need to raise our children as if they're gonna do a TED talk about us, because there's gonna be good parts, bad parts, and if we lucky, just a tiny bit of ugly. It just is what it is. Ain't none of us gonna make through this thing unscathed, being parents or children. But to sit up here and trying to convince us and yourself that you doing your big one when you started off letting us know the horrors of being a single mom. Again, if you going through heck, so is your child. Trust me.
Tired of putting on this facade that, you know, my life is in order, that I know what the hell I'm doing. Newsflash, nobody knows what the hell they're doing. Nobody. And if you do, then I'm not talking to you. But I feel like most of us, if not all of us, don't know what the hell we're doing. And that's okay. This is what happens when babies decide to have babies. When I bring up the fact that I'm unemployed and I'm on Section 8, it makes people mad. Because if you're new here, hello, I'm Kiana. But anyway, I had a video that kind of got traction. It has like 50K views right now. It's my Section 8 apartment video. People had a lot to say in that video because, you know, I'm on Section 8, but they were upset with the fact that I have furniture. I have clothes for me and my daughter. Me and my daughter has a bed.
Y'all see it.
Yeah.
Look at the decor. She got, you know, the little vase back there. The couch don't look bad with the pillows. She got a light with a dimmer switch. She ain't living so bad. Nice paint. Look like Bear Premium. All right. All on Section 8. And people like, oh, this is bull job. How you don't work and you getting all this?
Big Daddy Government. Yeah, that's how. Welcome to the ghetto madness that is. T Money said put it all to rest. So all y'all folks hating on these Section 8 queens, it's coming to an end. All right. They're gonna satiate y'all hate.
I guess they wanted me to look poor. Like, just because you get Section 8 doesn't mean you don't have any money. If that makes sense. That's the simplest way I can explain it. I get SSI and I get food stamps for my daughter. So not much, but I've been making it work this whole time. And yeah, like people were tussling in the comments saying that like I'm a scammer and that's why the president's going to cut off the y'all, man.
Well, two things is true. Like you said, she getting, just because you're on Section 8 don't mean you won't get money. That's exactly what it means. Shout out to my guy Beans. I know, I get it. All right. If you're on Section 8, you have you can't make but so much money. All right. You have to qualify for it. You have to meet the checks. And clearly she don't have a job. And if you do got a job, you're making very little money. You probably working part-time with a bunch of kids. This is how you qualify for some of this stuff. Not by being above the poverty line.
You know what I just realized? Like calling it just Section 8 is ain't that kind of like just generic? It's Section 8 of some bylaw and government policy for subsidized housing. It's Section 8, probably, you know, line B. That's like, what does it really cost? Like subsidized housing stipends. And like Mr. X said, 100%. They only qualified you or considered you because you are impoverished. Otherwise, you ain't even considered at all. And this Joker laugh has got to be studied, because she ain't laughing because anything is funny. They laugh through the embarrassment and the pain. Shout out to the Joker.
Man, and another thing is, like she said, she's not broke. So a lot of these people will have other sources of income. All right. She might do hair. She might drive for DoorDash or something. So they be bringing in money all while still getting the benefits. So they can double dip. You know, they probably don't file taxes, all that. So Bonquisha sitting there like, I ain't broke. Y'all think I'm broke? No, I do hair and I do this and that.
In these situations, ladies and gents, like you gotta understand the income to outcome ratio. If she make $250 in cash from doing little odd things, tricking and cooking, that's bank. $250 a week. That's rich in the hood.
Oh man, I don't know. Like it's just crazy because you can't win with certain people. Like, would you rather me and my daughter be homeless? Another thing that I want to talk about is how y'all, since I've turned 30, have y'all ever heard of the 30 age spread? Is that what it's called? The 30 spread, the 30 age spread, or something like that? Y'all, I used to weigh 241 pounds. I am 215 pounds today. I am proud, by the way. Still got a long way to go, but your girl is proud of herself. I have been drinking my water, minding my business, eating right, moving my body. The plan is to start lifting weights because I really want to focus on toning my body. Your health is your wealth. Your health is your wealth, and your body is your home, and you only get one, so you need to take care of it. I don't have a weight goal. I just want to feel pretty again. I just want to feel confident in my body again. Because y'all, when I say I've been going in, I've been locked in. I've been locked in. I've been from fasting. I've been watching what I've been eating, minding my business, y'all. The plan is to get into the best shape of my life. I want to be unrecognizable.
Well, here we go.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
Around here, Bonquisha, we call that poverty fit. You just told us you broke, you ain't got no job, yada, yada, yada. You losing weight because you can't afford to eat how you want to eat. Granted, it don't matter how you lose it, I guess, but tell the truth.
I just realized that they sit around this house all day, lying to themselves, getting little spurts of inspiration, and just engaging in debaucherous activity, just ordering food. They eat for fun and to pass the time. They literally, these sisters like this, not saying her in particular, but sisters like this, they'd be sitting there. If the kids ain't around, they got some free time. I'm wisening up. As soon as them kids gone, the first call, dun nug nug, come through. I'm free. They get all this free time because they don't work. As soon as they do, they hunch and eat and go to sleep. Then the kids come in the house all loud. She be all juiced to sleep, groggy. What y'all doing?
To myself, because I've been overweight for an extremely long time, and you just grow tired of it. Me wanting to be a content creator, I have to be confident in myself, and I have to be comfortable in my own skin. So I'm gonna have to do something. So I've been doing that. I guess I'm saying all this to say, just give yourself grace, because most of us don't know, if all of us don't know what the hell we're doing. So don't feel bad, and just be grateful about how far you have come so far, because you still got the rest of your life. You still got the rest of your life. So, and stop comparing yourself to other people, because we all know comparison is the thief of all joy. Don't do that. I just can't believe I'm filming this. It comes a time in your life where you just get tired. And
not really. It don't have to be like that, Bonquisha. Y'all gonna quit projecting y'all existence on people. It becomes a time in life as a single mom when we just so tired. No, let's take the single mom part out. Let's change that. Because if you change that one variable, change the single mom variable in the equation, and I guarantee you wouldn't be so tired. There's relief, all right? There's a husband or no kids at all, whatever. But you being a single mom and being tired goes hand in hand.
There you go. Thinking about that, I've done my due diligence, telling any young sister in my life, my cousins, child, don't have no kids. Like, you out here working, you grinding, do not bring kids into your young struggle. Don't do it. Figure it out. Stop there. Stop. She came up here acting like she's about to speak sense and do some helping. No, we need to eliminate single momdom altogether. Don't try to help sisters navigate it. That's the Oregon Trail. There will be no survivors.
And then they'll come up here. She'll say, well, I was young. I was 19 when I had my kid. And here's where a lot of people don't like this message. We cannot save these women who have already made mistakes. They can save themselves. Good luck. But we are speaking to our younger women who haven't had kids and made your mistakes. Quit being so selfish. You got a daughter. Quit being so selfish. Worry about yourself. You done made the ultimate mistake. Now try to save a generation.
Atone. Shame in small doses, one of the most powerful things ever. It is. You cannot be a good person and have a moral compass without shame.
That's where I'm at right now. I'm over it. I'm tired, and it's time for me to get out of my way. I'm going to get out of my way. I don't know how long it's going to take, and I really don't want to put a time frame on it because I'm one of the people, if I don't reach like the deadline is I'll be so hard on myself, and I just don't want that. So we're just going to take it a day at a time, step by step. So I feel like me documenting my life and like, I don't know, like digital diary. Like I'm not good at writing. I tried the whole writing and journal job. I'm one of the people I have to talk. I have to talk my way through it. You know, don't be dirty. I feel like this will help me stay disciplined and help me along this journey. And I really just want to have something to look back on so I can be proud of myself. I cannot wait to look back on this video like a year from now. Because, man, bad. Like, y'all, I've been put through the ringer. I think I'm done. Because at this point, I'm just rambling. I don't think this video made much sense.
Here we go. These women, they just got nothing but time on their hands. They got time. They got internet connection. They got a cell phone with a camera and a microphone. They can connect to TikTok and YouTube, and they can do and express themselves to the world. Here we are.
Do y'all not understand? Bonquisha really ain't never got to be alone and scared no more. Here it is. If she was sitting in there, she came up here talking about, you know, she want to do this video. But if she was alone and scared, she can always click, ring light, and now I have company. I'm no longer alone. Like Mr. X said, she just bored. This is going to ramp up and it's going to get scary. Shout out to YouTube, man. This is unedited raw TV.
Man, so we got one for you here, Leon.
Get her.
This right here will get me some pussy tonight. But I don't want it. Not for this. Not with this. That. I don't want no pussy with this. This right here is paper. You want to? That's my rent. Hold on.
Yeah, Ninja. Yeah, I was about to say tear it into little pieces. Yeah, set it on fire.
This right here.
Do it.
This right here.
Do it.
This right here